All right. So good evening, students. This is the Cyberwave. So today we'll be talking about how you can go around with SQL questions. Okay. The secret or the most important feature of this episode is that we are not going to be doing any coding. Okay. We're going to be using a secret which I suppose Zipsec never wants you to know. Okay. The strategy here is very simple. You are not going to code anything because you make mistakes. Okay. Here's how it works. Simply open your Visual Studio, create a new project, just Windows console. You are going to create a new database table using Microsoft Access, okay? And you're going to import it here at the Server Explorer, okay? For the sake of this video, I'm just going to select this one called +24, okay? And we're going to import it. Here it is, okay? You're going to right click here and you're going to create a new query, okay? And if the question says you are doing these operations on multiple tables, already select the number of tables that you're going to use. But otherwise, in this video, I'm just going to be using one table. Okay. So as you can see, we've got this part. This part is called diagram panel. Okay, and this part is called the criteria panel, and this part is called the SQL panel, and this part is called the output panel. Okay, so what you need to understand is that you are only playing around with this part. Don't touch anywhere else, you fail your exam. Okay, you only mess around with this part. Okay, which part is this one? Okay, if you are given a question, let's just make sure that everything is okay. Okay, so of course the code for outputting everything is select all from accounts. Okay, and we're going to execute the SQL, and you see that all databases are there, right? So if your question now comes and says insert this particular thing in this order, before we do anything, let me just show you some interesting stuff. When you create your table, okay, when you create your table, if the question says create a table and it should sort the records according to the username in ascending order, you simply go to the column which you're going to be referring with, okay, which is in this case I just select gender, and you go to sort type and you say ascending or descending. Okay, if descending, you click here and you click any blank space. I want you to see what will happen to this code. It automatically generated a code. Do you see? And if the question says you are going to sort them, you're going to show the genders which are only male, you're going to just write male in the filter and you click here, it will write your code for you. Do you understand me? Now let's change the type. Maybe the question wants you to insert values now. Okay, so we say insert results. Sorry, we say insert values. Okay, and you are given a sample code here. What do you do now? The new values. Okay, remember I said create your database in Microsoft Access and you import here so that your columns will be already as wanted by Zipsec. Okay, so username, I'm going to say Cyberwave. Okay, the password, do you see something? As I clicked down, those people who are busy asking me, do we put double commas or do we put quotes or do you what? It will generate for itself. If we say male here, it will put all the commas. You don't have to code in the examination. You just have to copy this code. Okay? And if you are only inserting particular instance of columns, you simply untick here. Do you see? It has changed things here. You simply untick the things which you don't want to modify. That is what you do. Okay, and if the question says update the table, you click update and it will set you the symbol code here. Okay, and if the new value, maybe the password is going to be T69H. Okay, and it will say set this to this, this to this, this to this. Okay, are we clear? And if the question now comes and say delete this, you simply click delete. Okay, in the column which you want, which column do you want? From the table access, which column? Username. Okay, and it will write delete from accounts. Okay, and the table is accounts, right? And the filter, so you're going to say delete from accounts, what you want to delete now. Okay, you're going to select what you're going to delete with the filter. Okay, maybe usernames which start with A. Okay, you're going to click any blank space, it will generate the code for you. Okay, please don't make any mistake during the exam. Okay, and if you have one table, I recommend you to remove this if you have one table. But if you have multiple tables, it's good to indicate which table it is. So accounts dot username. Okay, or if you're given multiple criteria, you can just put them here. Do you see what it does? It creates your codes. You don't have to code during the examination. Okay, and if you are asked to create another table, maybe for goods, it has created another table. Okay, and we are maybe inserting. Okay, here's what we do. Remember, when we are inserting values, we have to select which column, which is username. Okay, and the new value E, so it will say insert into accounts username value is E. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best in your examinations. This is the shortest secret to SQL questions. Okay, you never struggle with SQL questions, and you thank me later. Okay, and I think we can even import this table. And let's open Microsoft Word. I have another secret for you for unified modeling languages. Okay, remind me, and I'll help you with that. Okay. In fact, all the questions are on paper 2. You can use a secret on them. Even logic gates, I've been teaching some guys on how to perform the secret with logic gates. Okay, so here's our table, the table that I just copied. Okay, so here it is. I don't think we have any grid lines. Yeah, this is how it will appear. Okay, and of course you can change the layout as you wish it to be, something like that. Okay, and your code, here's what I want you to do. You are simply going to copy and you paste your code here. This is very simple, guys. I do not want you to fail. Please take note of this. Okay, all right, that's the last of me, guys. Thank you.